So for women, like I said, I meet more and more women because men are kind of dropping to the wayside. They're, like Dr. Nicole. I mean, she makes a lot of money. She runs her own business. She's drop dead gorgeous. My wife is the same way. They're powerful, successful women. But I didn't realize this. The trade was that there's fewer men for them. Mm-hmm. So what would you suggest to a woman? One more case I noticed is that when I go to my spin class, there's a lot of women in there who hate me. I don't know why, because they just give me this glaring look, but they've lost everything. And I see it in their eyes. And all it does, because of you guys, I have more compassion towards them because I understand possibly what they're going through. So I say hello to them, I talk to them, I go out of my way rather than checking out the hot thing in the yoga pants, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's really been good for me. Also, when I address different men, I'm aware kind of where they're at. Mm-hmm. So what would you say to a woman like my doctor, who you've met, Dr. Nicole Shrednicki, Ultra Healthy Human, who you excited beyond belief, Rollo?
Yeah, I'm sure I do. Also, I'm aware of her situation, and she's not marrying a poor guy. She's not marrying a low value guy. I mean, we know the situation. She's not marrying a sandwich artist from Subway. Let's just say. It's not about the idealistic aspect of, I fell in love with him because I don't care if he's a pauper. I don't care if he's a barista. I'm in love and we're going to make it work out. That is not something that women are looking for. They're not, especially when it comes to security. When women get into a situation where they are married to a guy and for whatever reason, that woman gets a promotion at work or she in some way rises in status, that is a trigger point for divorce at that time because women are looking for a guy who they can look up to. They're looking for a man to admire and to respect. And usually that's the guy who has more money than they do, or at least the same amount of money as they do. The problem that women like Nicole are going to run into is that finding a guy who is of that caliber is becoming increasingly more and more difficult. Women need to be realistic. They need to understand the position that they are in. So when women get to the point where they've finished college or they've got, whatever programs they're doing, they're making money, they got their own business, they're doing their own thing, they're on their game, they have to understand that the choices that they made means that there's going to be consequences in other aspects and other areas of their lives. So the best thing you can do is stay in shape, look sexy, stay on top of what makes you attractive, but also bring something else to the table: femininity, loyalty, compassion, beauty. I hate to throw all these esoteric kind of terms out there, but it's got to be something where it's this dedication to what I've called the complementary relationship between men and women. Men and women are not equal, but we are complements to one another. And I don't mean that in the religious sense. I mean, like, just in the evolutionary sense, the way that our brains are wired and what my strengths as a man make up for my wife's, weaknesses as a woman, and vice versa. So I think that understanding that men and women are different, but we are still are complements to one another is something that is like thrown out the window right now because we want everything to be egalitarian. And if I have one message to women right now, throw the idea of an equal partnership out the window right now. Throw the idea of egalitarianism out the window right now and accept, as I said before, same thing I said for men, accept the nature of men and women and work within that, because you will have a much healthier, better relationship with polarity and complementarity than you will with equal partnership.
Thank you very much. Final words, Sarah. I mean, you've been fantastic. I'm glad you run this program to soften it up a bit.
No, I thought it was great. Great discussion. I love the how you opened the show with sex, money, power, and really and we really focused on the power of it because that's the ultimate goal. So I thought it was a very useful, purposeful show. Right. So I want to thank you, Rollo. I mean, your information is fantastic. Like I said, I have more compassion towards people today because I was too much into the macho